A lot of times people all over the world know Steve Jobs, they know Elon Musk, they know Jeff Bezos, they know Mark Zuckerberg, they know Bill Gates. They only know them because it's in America and it's a capitalism society. We don't know that the better Steve Jobs was in Greece or in Russia or in somewhere else, but the system didn't allow Steve Jobs of Russia to become Steve Jobs.
A young nigga with a dollar and a dream, and these Nikes on my feet, trying to stay about the streets. So I'm rhyming, pulling 187s all on these beats, instead of on the concrete, submitting my future while they were focused on what they cheap. But shit, I'm like a cheap head honcho. Tell me that it's impossible, I give it to you pronto. Been working all these late nights and these early mornings like Alonzo. So one day they'll be calling me great, just call me Gonzo. But I'm never acting, nor is anybody pulling strings. Everything I have came from sacrificing everything.
When you have the former chef, the Queen of England and Princess Diana come to cook for the family and friends, you gotta kind of put it together for everybody.
Hi, I'm Darren McGrady, the Royal Chef, and I'm super excited to be here doing this dinner party this evening for Patrick Betdavid and all of his guests.
He was a chef for Queen Elizabeth. He was a chef for Princess Diana. He was a chef for all of you, whether you're a Democrat or Republican. He was a chef for Clinton. He was a chef for Reagan. He was a chef for both Bush and Ford. Did I get it, by the way? I got all the 5 presidents. And Miss Clinton, and a chef for her as well. And so I wanted him to come up to share a few stories. We're gonna get a chance to ask some questions, how these experiences were, so please give it up to Darren McGrady.
I was working at Balmoral Castle, and Princess Diana came into the kitchen, and she said hello, and she said, "Can I get a yogurt, please?" And I just stood there and froze. And I thought, my goodness, just me and Princess Diana in this small kitchen. And I thought, she wants a yogurt. Wait, how do the royal family eat yogurts? Do they eat from the carton? What flavor does she want? Do I offer her all the flavors and let her choose one? Do I take the lid off for her? Or is that intruding that I'm taking not take the lid off? The best lesson I learned is that we can all make a difference in people's lives. You can be the poorest person, the richest person in the world, and every one of us can make a difference in someone else's life. She could have just sat in that palace and done nothing, but she wanted to go out there and help people and help change people's lives. And I feel that inspired me to do the charity work that I do today. And if that encourages just one of you, just one, tomorrow to pick up the phone, call a local charity and say, what can I do to make a difference in someone else's life? Then Princess Diana's legacy has lived on.
Valuetainers, I've told you, life is all about experiences, and one of the things I don't mind spending real good money on is experiences, and that's what we had tonight. You're gonna work hard. You're gonna have 80-hour work weeks. You're gonna go out and work some night, come home where you knock out on the couch, you don't even make it to your bed. But you do it because you have experiences like the one we had tonight that you remember. The stories he told about Princess Diana and Queen of Elizabeth, all these stories he was telling us, it's gonna last a lifetime. This is why you do the work. Man, I am no longer 18 years old. I gotta tell you, I got more discipline today than I did when I was 18. But I'm not 18 anymore. I feel it now when I work out. Look, today was a long day. Really had a phenomenal workout this morning. Long business day. And a friend of mine, somebody I respect a lot, asked me a question today, which I thought it was very interesting. He said, hey, Pat, how do you stay on all the time? Why is it you're always on? You know, like what's going on with your energy? How do you keep yourself up the way you do? And I had a very simple answer. I thought about it for like 10 seconds. I said, listen, when you're born in Iran and people are bombing on you for 10 years, you're getting bombed on all the time. Every day living in America is a vacation to me. Every single day. I don't have a lot to complain with. So you're telling me I get to work on a daily basis, make a lot of money, have a great time, and make a difference in people's lives? I'm living in heaven. I hope you feel the same way about what you do on a daily basis as well. Never would I have guessed that sea urchin in the airport would be this good. But I have to tell you, this thing right here is delicious at the highest level. What's the name of this place? There we go.
One flew south.
I kind of a book. We just got to find out if this is a good book now. What do you think? What a title. Let's see how it is. So I want to do a toast with this kid here. Dilly, here's a toast for a great time in Europe. Give me a toast. Hit the glass. There you go, buddy. I did the same exact trip 11 years ago, except we're adding 2 other stops on this one. We're off to Venice, Italy first, and we're visiting 5 islands of Greece, and then we'll go to Croatia, Split, and then we'll be back. Should be a good time. Famous Venice, Italy. This is the Uber in Venice, Italy, by the way. That's the driver. A 360 view of Venice. Check this out. So right here, a ton of movies have been shot right here. The famous gondola ride. Mario, what are you doing?
Under the board.
Okay, we are 30 minutes away from saying goodbye to Venice and off to a bunch of islands in Greece and Split, Croatia. This ought to be interesting here.
Hello, Patrick.
How are you?
Very well. You?
Very good.
This is my wife, Ljubica.
How are you? Good to meet you. So you're from Split?
Yes, we are from Split and following your channel. And when I saw this email this morning that you are here, you know, I said to my wife, you know, Patrick is in Split. Ah, come on, you know, come on. You know, I just wanted to see in live. On videos, you are such an enthusiastic guy, you know, full of energy and stuff. And I just want to see, is that reality, you know?
Is that a reality?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm probably like that most of the time. You got a job right now,
Yes.
corporate, you're working in a place that's doing good.
Yes.
You got 3 kids, 12, 10, and a 7.5, so you need to make sure the kids got money and all that stuff.
Opportunities, yes.
Yeah, at the same time, why don't you go start a business? The sooner you start something, the sooner you'll know. The biggest thing for me wasn't, you know, whether I could, you know, whether to start a business or not. It was, can I run it? So I tested it. Then a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, I said, I can do this. Then I kept doing it. But I knew now, if I don't start it, I don't know if I could run a business.
Yes.
So you have to start to find out if you can run a business or not. If you don't start it, you're never gonna know. If you ever come to Croatia, you gotta come to the store and buy yourself a cravat. They are known for inventing ties, and the French people apparently stole the idea from them. Now that's what I've heard, so here's some of the quality ties they make. Okay, so these ties, 24 karat gold, okay? Limited edition gold. Look at this. $600 for these. And then this one, there's one of those made. They send one to Barack Obama. It's $15,000. But the best ties in the world here. That's the proper way to eat ice cream. Show them, Teague. How about you, Dilly? Favorite meetings. We wrapped up way early today, but it's 4:30 here, and I just finished my last meeting, 4:30 a.m. by the way. And we're about to get to Greece tomorrow. Phenomenal conversations tonight. Santorini, you see it on more postcards than any other place in the world. I gotta show you this. This looks like a backdrop. It doesn't even look real. Truly, this doesn't look real. Check this out. Brilliant marketing, right? The yummy and sunny. Tastes like a first date. Great food, great view, great company. Wish you were here with us. Truly, I wish you were here with us. My younger son loves fashion. Dilly, show him your glass. Why don't you put them on and show him what it looks like? Put it on. Look at these. Mario, how do you like Santorini?
It's beautiful.
What do you like about it?
The history.
The history? You like the food? You like the people?
It's great people.
You guys got like the same shirt on, or what's that all about, by the way?
Winning. Give me a
Oh my gosh.
Him and him shirts.
Gotta say goodbye to Santorini. Yes, I got a question for you. You gotta tell me. Do you want me to try?
If you don't follow the instructions,
So you put these things on like Rocketeer. I don't know if you've seen Rocketeer, but you put it on your feet. And they control how high it can go. It can go up to 23 meters, right? She's saying for starters, we're gonna try with 2 to 3 meters. With 2 meters is I'm 6'4", 2 meters like 6'6". So 3 meters is like 10 feet is what it is, right? But if you fall, you're still gonna fall. So it's gonna be a lot of clumsy stuff, but the key to being a good business is stability. Today we're gonna see the complete opposite of what it is to be an entrepreneur, instability. All right, so that goes on the chest. Yeah, make sure it's on.
I don't know how safe it is.
It's okay, if we lose it, it's $400.
Okay.
drums, please. Has to be tight.
It's like Magneto right now. Yeah, Iron Man status.
Just finished flyboarding. We got the crew back here, okay? One, we did lose the GoPro.
Yeah, it's lost. It's gone
somewhere
forever.
out there. Two, I realized this was a great experience and we'll probably do it again. Three, I'm gonna stick to business. And last but not least, tomorrow, you know what we're doing tomorrow? See this thing here? Tomorrow we're going to Athens. We're gonna try to fly that above Acropolis, 2 miles above Acropolis, and see what kind of views we get. The guy told us there's NATO here, because there's a military base, but NATO's not in Acropolis, Athens, which is good news. So we'll find out if this thing, what's this called again? Was it Mavic
It's a
Pro?
Mavic Pro, yeah.
DJI Mavic Pro. Let's see if this thing can go 2 miles above, like they say it can. We'll find out tomorrow. This never gets old for me though, Tom. Every time I come here, it never gets old. So Paula, how do you like our photographer?
He looks
Can you
delicious.
double tap so I can...
Looks delicious. Looks like a picadillo.
I gotta show you guys what we're looking at. Check this out. Those shorts. Oh my gosh.
Look like Skittles.
Oh my god.
How you doing?
I'm shaking, man. How you doing?
Very good. How you tearing accent?
I'm doing, man. I've been watching you for so long. You know, you've been my idol for forever. I've been watching all the videos and everything. I've
having more of the PDFs. I'm actually having one here so I can take an autograph. I have you, one of your pictures, as my vision board, and I had a notification that you did a screenshot, and I was so happy.
I reposted it somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, I reposted it somewhere.
Oh, you guys give shout out to Tom?
Tom is right there.
I've seen the Grant Cardone interview, and I saw that Paul was searching for a girlfriend. And
many have come and many have gone.
But none have stayed. It's a retention issue. The issue isn't prospecting, it's a retention issue.
My recruiting numbers are solid.
We all got pooped on.
I got pooped on, guys.
Yeah.
Are you serious? This just happened. Don't let your hair get on it. It's called good luck, big time.
Yeah, good luck, man.
May the Greek gods bestow upon me.
Let me tell you where the opportunity is here. If I was in Greece, if I was 19 years old, I would spread the message of capitalism as if I am a crusader, as if I'm on a crusade, to spread it amongst younger people on what the concept of capitalism is.
Because by the time you're 30, everyone's going to know who you are. The amount of influence you're going to have in your homeland, priceless. And they need it.
hey, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
I'm a fanatic Valuetainment, and I really appreciate you for everything you've done.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
What's your name?
Alex.
Alex, good to meet you.
I'm Axel. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
How's it going, guys?
You guys are both valuetainers? Very cool. Who here is promoting capitalism in Greece?
That's the issue. We gotta get the game going.
So at the top, is it promoted from the government or not really? Not at all, because they're what? Socialism is
Well, that's what they say.
well, Greece is one generation away from becoming a capitalistic society. And that only happens if the younger population and the entrepreneurs unite and make a lot of noise. So if a guy like him is 19 years old, by 38 years old, he's inspired to go into politics and he believes in capitalism, I think that's how this nation will turn it around.
You know what annoys politicians? Noise.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lots of noise. If all of a sudden this city started telling the history of what capitalism did many, many years ago to impact a city like this and impact a country like this, and how many other countries used some of the philosophies that you guys use at some point, you know how much that's going to inspire the people? The best thing on what's going on right now with social media is the world has become very small. It's no longer big. It is very small. You're here, I'm in Athens right now, but I'm really in Dallas. I'm in Spain. I'm in Russia. I'm in China. Because of this.
If the politicians here have to put up with that all day long, it is going to rattle them. And then all of a sudden they have to adjust their tax plan for you guys. And once tax plan is adjusted, you keep more. You keep more, you create more jobs. You create more jobs, the Greeks are happy. More jobs are created, then they say the system works. And I think there's a big opportunity here. I really think there's a big opportunity.
I agree with you, yeah.
The biggest thing about this message is to create a community of people doing it in all different countries. This is not about America. This is about here. This is about Spain that needs it. This is about, France that needs capitalism. This is about Cuba that needs capitalism.
A lot of times people all over the world know Steve Jobs, they know Elon Musk, they know Jeff Bezos, they know Mark Zuckerberg, they know Bill Gates. They only know them because it's in America and it's a capitalism society. We don't know that the better Steve Jobs was in Greece or in Russia or in somewhere else, but the system didn't allow Steve Jobs of Russia to become Steve Jobs. Gentlemen, how are you?
We have some
Hello, Patrick. Manos.
Manos?
This is for you, from all of us.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank
Manos
you.
Panos.
Manos, Panos.
Elias, hi. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Elias.
Elias?
Yeah. And I am Nasser. Hi, Patrick.
Good to meet you as well.
So a programmer and digital publishers that have made their entrepreneurship doing digital content that they sell to the American market, thanks to the cloud.
If I'm in Athens and I am one of you guys, and I'm in a society in a country that doesn't necessarily support capitalism, right? You're in a place that's more socialism, it's not necessarily, nobody gets up in the morning and saying, I'd love to go learn more about business, learn more about entrepreneurship. But I said, if I was in Greece, I would start LinkedIn page, Facebook fan page. I would have monthly meetings with local entrepreneurs, and I would say, bring somebody next time that are all business owners, local business owners.
And then I would start holding meetings. This is not to sell anything. This is to collaborate. I'm telling you, if Patrick Betdavid was in Greece right now, okay, and I was 23 years old, I would bring a team together. We would make posters that says capitalism will save Athens. Capitalism will save Greece. From 1 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the morning, I would put hundreds in 10 different locations. Then I would set cameras up from the outside, GoPros, cameras. When in the morning everybody wakes up and there's traffic, and I'm gonna see everyone's reaction. That's gonna be on the news the next day. And no one's gonna know who it is. Everyone's gonna say, who did this? But it's on the news. You just brought attention. And then you take that video and you put that video and it goes and spreads. Now everybody's wondering who these people are, but I think there's a big opportunity. Everybody watching, we are gonna hold them accountable for doing this, and we're gonna find out if these guys are scared or not, if they have the courage to do it or not. And once they do, we are gonna share their video to everybody, and I'll email it to everybody, tweet everything, if they make that video.
No way, bro. Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you, man.
How you doing?
No way, bro.
Love your logo, man, on your shirt. Look at you.
Look, what is going on?
Thanks for having such great impact on us. I love it. How you doing?
Welcome in Greece.
It's good to be here.
Is everything alright?
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing?
So, I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good. Very
Everything
good.
fine?
Yes.
Yay.
Oh my gosh. Valuetainers, where you from?
Valuetainers.
Greece. From Greece. We love Patrick
We got a
Betdavid.
bunch of Valuetainers now just showing up. All these guys. By the way, where's Panos at? Come here, Panos. So this guy here, I just want you guys to know, all this conversation we're having here, we may have just started a revolution in Athens.
That's from us in Crete, from Crete. So, show it. This is oregano. This is
If I take this back, I'm gonna get arrested.
My father, no.
wait a minute.
My father is so traditional oregano.
Paul,
From the
so
mountain.
Paul's
My
gonna
father,
want this.
1 week ago,
So
totally
they'll-
fresh.
so they'll-
And this is an olive oil for you.
Awesome.
I think I need to inspect this.
And for Mario also.
You don't need-
Oh, Mario.
Down the bottom.
I see it. I love it.
Alright, so
You're gonna see me wear this. Thank you.
One thank you is not enough. We want to express our gratitude because this man has changed our lives. If it wasn't for his man, we wouldn't be here where we are today. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mr.
brother.
Patrick
Yes.
Betdavid. Thank you for your service.
I appreciate
I
it.
really admire you, what you do. Thank
You know what I look
so
for? I
much.
look forward to a Valuetainment conference here.
Yeah, we also look forward.
I look forward to a Valuetainment conference here. Well, everybody has their own fear. My fear is capacity. My fear is that if I'm doing this business, my level of distractions gets to a point that I don't get to my level of capacity. That's my fear. My fear is capacity on parenting. My fear is capacity in my relationship. My fear is capacity to my father, to my wife. My fear is capacity. Capacity at home office, capacity as a CEO, capacity as a leader. That's my fear. I have that fear. I do not want to die not getting close to capacity. And the reason why I don't get close to capacity is because the people around me that are helping, I took them for granted. I had the longest conversation this past week with a couple of our leaders that are at the home office because I need them. I need these relationships. I am not cocky like a little kid to think I can do it without them. I am not arrogant to say I don't need this help. I need the help. The bigger the dream, the more help I need. Do you know who are the scariest people in the world? The scariest people in the world have clarity. Oh my gosh, you better get out of the way of a person that's clear or team up with them. You give me a clear person that's very ambitious, I'll give you the world. You can't stop this person. You see anybody that goes through this, they constantly lack this. You don't have this when you're clear. So everything you said is stemmed from this. You said what? Thinking big? If you're clear, of course you're going to think big because you are clear. Urgency. If you're clear, you are very urgent about that becoming a reality. If you're clear, of course you're going to work hard. If you're clear, of course you have to figure out ways to improve. If you're clear, of course you're going to last a long time because you're clear on what you want. Clarity.
One decision I made a long time ago is I don't mind spending money with experiences. There's a lot of stuff you can buy that can come and go, clothes, cars, all this other stuff. But this right here stays, especially if you spend time with those guys behind you. Family, kids, blood, friends, good times.